Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the charts. I will start with this one, and that is the 220.28 descending speed line. These are not the easiest days to trade. We opened above this speed line, have yet to close above it actually. We fell off, settling negative on the day and below the speed line. Is it a sell signal? Not so fast, but it's definitely not a buy signal just yet. This is a settlement-based approach, and we need to close today above 220.28 to maintain the bullish momentum we've actually seen since late August. And in fact, that should play out well into September trade, 288.40, then expected within a month or two at the most of closing above 220.28. Until then, we could fall away from here. Our downward pivot point through the rest of the week is 215.63. So we could break or open today below 220.28, test 215.63. It may well contain selling pressures for the day itself. It's a trend-defining rising 1/3 speed line projected off that early August low of 182 even. And in fact, we could bounce off of 215.63 and wind up settling the day above 220.28. And under that scenario, closing above 220.28, we would once again start anticipating the 288.40 formation over the next couple of months or sooner. Now, on the way up, I can show you some resistance levels today. We could easily open above 220.28. If we have an unchanged open, we do. And if we do open above 220.28, it can contain a daily selling pressures. I don't want to say weekly selling pressures just yet, because it was considered and still is considered a weekly resistance area that you could sell. And in fact, if you did sell, let's say a Tuesday's rally up to the 2/3 speed line, and you were not shaken out of that short position, Monday's rally, Tuesday's break, open above and close below the speed line was still no indication for you to exit that short position. And you could hold that short position down into the upper 190s and climbing by the end of next week. And that if you did that, I don't have a problem with it. Just know that if we open today above 220.28, we can test 232.58. That is a rising channel top over the last couple of weeks. That may be it for the day, 232.58. If we push through 232.58, then 237 to 238.10 would be in reach. 238.10 is this former rising channel bottom. 237 even is a 5/8 upside Fibonacci from the July high against the August low. This area, 237 even to 238.10, well suited to contain daily buying pressures. We might even fall away from here into later week. But also note that if we do once again close above 220.28, that is a longer-term buy signal. And yes, there will be trouble on the way up, as I mentioned already, in the 237 even to 238.10 area. And this is really it here. If we close above 220.28, a 1 to 3 day pop into the upper 230s. We could top up there through the rest of the week, possibly fall away again back into the low 220s. But this speed line will still be our base of support, at least for the next week or two, if we close today above 220.28. And I think within a week or two, we would take out 238.10 anyway and continue onward and upward to the 271 even July high. I do see a settlement today above 220.28 as being a 2 to 3 week buy signal up to 271 even. And as I said earlier, a 1 to 2 month buy signal up to 288.40. Well, let's get back to this chart here. Let's nuance this stuff. If we happen to break or open today below 215.63, 208.56 is likely today. And if we close today below 215.63, good high for the week. Over the next 2 to 3 days, we should collapse back to 198.84. 198.84 is able to contain weekly selling pressures and our downward pivot point into September trade. And inversely, once again, 228.28 can contain weekly buying pressures and our upward pivot point into September trade. So it really is sort of, we haven't seen it yet, but if we get the settlement above 220.28, it is be long and stay long into September trade, more than likely through September trade. And inversely, if we were to close below the 198.84 speed line over the next week or so, it is get short and stay short into September trade. Then anticipating at least 167.41 within about 2 to 3 weeks, and within a couple of months, we could unwind all the way back into the 129.14 region where this market, Tesla, can place a good low into next year. Is there anything else for me to say? I'll just remind you that if we open above 220.28, 232.58 in reach today, that's a solid day trade to the upside. Day trade to the downside is if we break or open below 220.28, we're only expecting 215.63. If we break 215.63, good high for the day, 208.56 likely within the day, and closing below 215.63 after our inability to close above 220.28 the following day does clearly indicate momentum reversal through the rest of the week. 198.84 likely within 2 to 3 days, where we could bottom out possibly through next week by that point in time, and closing below 198.84, no good reason to be long Tesla as we continue into September trade, anticipating the upper 160s within several weeks, possibly the upper 120s within several months. I think that pretty much rounds it out. I will leave you with this chart for the day. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial, daily triple Q, daily SPY analysis, 2 stock picks a week. We put out a stock pick on Tuesday, NICE, N-I-C-E. That's an Israeli technology company. They're right at the edge of something that is substantial. You might want to check that out for free for 5 days. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with Thursday's Tesla, and you have a great day.